You know that one of the things that I have promised you time and time again is that I try to find the actual real stuff. I'm not gonna lie, I have fallen myself prey for fake stuff lately, so I've tried to be more careful. So before bringing you this topic, which is disturbing enough, I made sure to double check this. And yes, I know what you're thinking. That baby doesn't look like a real baby, but we will get into it soon enough. But first, this is the circumstances of this picture. Uh, Transgender female who identifies as a quote unquote man. If you are already confused, don't worry. I'm always confused about this. I always lose track of what I'm saying when they begin saying transgender. What do they mean by that? Explains how she co-parents in a three-parent household. Right now, we have a 2-month-old and a 3.5-year-old, and the house parents consist of myself, the dad, I guess, my husband, the papa, and our platonic co-parent who the children call Momo. I mean, what? How is this? Is this some kind of, I don't know, South Park skit or something brought to life, made by AI? And again, I need to be careful, and I had to get to the bottom of this. And according to Grok, at least, I asked Grok, "Is this a skit? Is this for real?" And it said, "No, the guy actually insists." Let me, just in case, make sure to double check this. Oh no, that the guy actually exists here on X at least. Oh my god! And the TikTok video shared in the X post features Marcus Harwood Jones, Marcus Bones on TikTok and X, a real transgender author, academic, and content creator based in Ontario, Canada. Well, it has to be Canada, of course. He has a PhD in gender studies from Queen's University, has published several novels. Novels are called Really Cute People and The Haunting on Adrian Yates, and runs a TikTok account with over 150,000 followers focused on gender-neutral parenting in a three-parent household. I need to, I know what the, no, this is the survey. I'm gonna leave you. I need to look for that myself. I need to look for that on TikTok, like in real time right now. What is the name of this? What the Marcus? Let's see. No, this can't be a thing. My God, it's real. It's real. Close that. It's real. It's close at 10 million likes. What the f? This guy actually exists, and apparently the baby does as well. Oh no, this is what in the? Let's watch the clip. I really wanted to make sure that this was not like something fake. I haven't had a drink in like 1 year or so. I don't know for how long I haven't touched alcohol. I think 2 years now. That's been a long time, but oh my God, I'm so close right now. But let's watch this.
Here's how we navigate sleep as a three-parent household with 2 small children. Right now we have a 2-month-old and a 3.5-year-old. And the house parents consist of myself, my husband, and our platonic co-parent, who the children call Momo. Well, this one we'll call her Momo when they get old enough to do so. And sleep between these 2 kids could not be more different. And it's really reiterated for me that there is no secret sleep recipe, that if you do it just right, you'll get a kid who sleeps independently through the night right away.
Okay, well, I know that there are silicone babies. We were talking about a silicone baby yesterday, but I know that there are very realistic silicone babies out there. But I don't know, my background in 3D modeling and observing the texture of the skin of this baby The texture is really realistic. It actually has a subsurface scattering around the ears and the fingers. So yeah, this looks like the real deal. I don't know. Maybe it's painted. I have to really double check this.
Really is up to the kid, their temperament, your environment, so many different factors. So with our first, they had colic, and it was brutal. It was so hard. I think we've never relied on our three-parent family dynamic more than when we had to take turns just holding the baby and bouncing on a medicine ball for literal hours. Like, the way we got a break was by playing an 8-hour Blender playlist on YouTube. And at this point, they're a full-on co-sleeper. Because there's 3 of us, my husband and I share a bed, and our 3-year-old snuggles with Momo at night. Momo has made that choice very willingly. We have talked about it a lot as a family, talked about alternatives, tried alternatives. Now, our second baby already a very different sleeper. They are very happy to sleep in the bassinet, despite what it looks like right now. This is like usually how I get them down, is like I snuggle with them, get them into a nice deep sleep, and then I'm usually able to put them down. In fact, let me try to do that right now. Just like that, I put the baby down and they're asleep. This is something we never could have done with our first. And what I've noticed is with our second, like what they really need to get in a good deep sleep where I can put them down is they need to have a really full belly and they need a nice long snuggle. So at bedtime, our routine is usually like the 3-year-old gets like a shower and jammies and some like story time and playtime with Daddy and Papa, and then goes to Momo. While the 3-year-old's doing like bedtime routine, Momo is nursing baby, getting them really full, and then I take the baby, I put them in the carrier, and we go for a nice late night walk right around the block. By the time I'm back at the house, they're usually asleep, and that's when I can sort of ease them into the bassinet. And the bassinet is in my room. My husband and I, we have our grown-up bed, and then we have a little day bed with a bassinet beside it. And if they wake up at night, like I'm the one getting up, I try to go soothe them, get them back down. If they're hungry, that's when I get Momo, and she comes in our room and nurses the baby in our room, and then goes back to her own bed where the 3-year-old is waiting. And thankfully, the 3-year-old tends to sleep through these late night feeds. And baby goes back in the bassinet most of the time. Like I said, I don't know why.
I don't know if there have been recent reports of any, I don't know, meteorites or asteroids with Earth, like smacking right in the middle of Earth. That could be very helpful right now. I'm feeling like an asteroid could solve so many problems. And also, yeah, this is not I'm not being sarcastic about what I'm about to say, but I think the only thing that can reset humanity at this point is an interplanetary war. I mean, it would make sense, you know, bring aliens with a new tech. They try to invade us, we fight back, and we all band together and we finish off all that nonsense, and we forget that this happened. We forget that things like this ever happened to humanity. I don't know, the records burn somehow along the way. We forgot how to, make this hormone blocker stuff, all this gender reassignment surgery stuff. We lost the technology. We no longer know how to do this. And we, of course, fight the aliens. We are victorious, I hope, and then we reset humanity like this. I mean, what the fuck? I really can't. I don't know what to say about this. This is actually a thing. People raising babies, if that's a real baby, then again, it will look really realistic. The skin looked really realistic. I don't know what's worse. What I do know is that this is not a skit, because a skit would at least be, I don't know, satirical, outrageous, hyperbolic, exaggerated, and funny. This is not funny. This is Gabriel blow the trumpets level of I don't know, that we are so cooked. But I really I wish I had something witty to tell you. But this is the kind of things like whenever I see reports of somebody driving under the influence, I don't know why does it. I don't like that sort of things. So many things that can happen with somebody reckless driving under the influence, and this is basically destroying a kid's life. Two kids. Literally, I'm have no other way of saying this. I wish I had wittier words, but I just wish that things like this didn't happen. But I would like to know what you think about this in the comments. My name is Jesus Enrique Rosas. I'm the Body Language Guy. Much love and bliss.